Hello my grade 3 pupils, welcome back to your English class. I am teacher Marywin. So we are now on the 4th week, and for this week we have 2 lessons. So your first competency is use common noun and proper noun in a sentence. So under what's in, you have there the definition of common nouns and proper nouns. So common nouns, these are the names that are not specific. Take note of the word not specific, and they do not begin with a capital letter. So we discussed this in our previous lessons, and I hope you know this already. So take note, they do not begin with a capital letter. While proper nouns, these are specific names. So keywords, specific names for persons, places, animals, objects, and events. Means. Then, let us continue. These nouns always begin with a capital letter. So, keywords always begin with a capital letter. Moving on, so we have here an examples. On the first column is an example of noun under person. For example, in common noun, we have their sister, hero, and doctor. And next to that is a noun under place. So like for example, city, park, and school. And then followed by nouns under animals like dog, rabbit, and cow. And then the fourth one, we have pencil, car, and toy. These are nouns under things. And then baptismal and birthday, nouns under events. So if you are going to focus here on common nouns, always take note of their first letter, the first letter of the words. The first letter of the word is not written in a capital letter, and they are not specific. There is no specific name mentioned. For example, their sister, there is no specific name of a sister. Whose sister is that? What is the name of the sister? There is no given name, specific name being mentioned. Okay? While in the proper nouns, you have their example. Under persons, we have Brianna, Rizal, Jose Rizal, and Dr. Dan Agas. Take note of the first letters. All of them are written in a capital letter because this is a proper noun. You're going to write the first letter of the word in a capital letter. Next place, Las Piñas City, SM South Mall, CEA Elementary School Annex. Again, written in a capital letter, the beginning letter of the word. Then Bantay, Mingming, Duding Gaga, Mongol, Toyota, Lego, Valentine's Day, and Christmas Day. So here, the examples are all specific. There is a particular name given. For example, in a place, so you have there, where? In Las Piñas City. What kind of SM? SM South Mall. Where is your school? What is the name of your school? CEA Elementary School Annex. So that is proper nouns. There is a specific name of a person, place, animals, things, or events. So I have here another examples for you to understand better. So I have here name of person. So in under common noun, you are going to call the picture as girl because the picture there is a girl. But if you're going to find or ask the name of the girl, and the name of the girl is Irene, so Irene there is proper noun because you are already giving a specific name of person. Next, under the name of thing, so bag, for example, this is a bag, common noun. How are we going to describe this? This is a common noun or a bag. So bag is an example of common noun. While if you're going to ask the proper noun of this thing, then you are going to give the exact name of the bag, the specific name of the bag. So this bag is Chanel bag. Okay? Next one is a name of animal. So in the picture, you can easily tell that that is a dog. So common noun is dog. But if you are going to give the specific name of the dog, so you're going to say poodle. So poodle is the proper noun of this dog. Again, write it in a capital letter. Then, under the name of place, so what is this? If you're going to describe the noun, there in the picture, so it's a shopping mall. If you're going to say shopping mall, so that is common noun. There is no specific name. You did not give any name, particular name of that shopping mall. So, shopping mall, first letter is written in a small letter. While, if you're going to give the exact name, the complete name, or the specific name of that shopping mall, and you're going to say, that is SM South Mall, then you are now giving its proper noun, which is specific, and you should write it in a capital letter, the first letter of the word. Next, under the name of event, example, birthday. So, how are you going to call this kind of event? It's a birthday, right? So, common noun. You can easily tell that it's a birthday. But if you are going to tell something, whose birthday is that? Then you are going to say, it's Pedro's birthday party. So, you are now giving a proper noun because you're giving a specific name of that party. So, the name of the party is Pedro's birthday party. Okay, so that's it. So I hope you understand our lesson. Okay, are you ready to answer your activities in the modules? Okay, very good. So teacher will give you 30 minutes to finish answering the activities in your modules. So under activity number 1, write a proper noun for the following common noun. So just write, again, proper noun. You're going to write the proper noun of following noun. Example, city. So you can write there, example, Makati City. Write the first letter of Makati City, M, in a capital letter. Because you are asked to give the proper noun. Letter B, write a common noun. So here, you're asked to give the common noun. So for example there, Dr. Dan, St. Mary's School, Philippines, Catherine Bernardo, and Banco de Oro. So you are going to give the common noun for those proper noun. Then activity number 2, instruction. Circle the common nouns and underline the proper nouns in each sentence. Okay, so circle the common nouns, then underline the proper nouns. Okay, do not forget that, follow the directions. Circle the common, underline the proper nouns. So meaning you have 2 answers every number. Each number has 2 answers. One common noun and 1 proper noun. Activity number 3, underline each noun. Write C or P above it to show whether it is a common or proper noun. So, you're going to underline, underline each noun. Underline the noun first, find the common noun, and then the proper noun. Then, for example, squash, is that common noun or proper noun? If it is a common noun, you write C on top. If it is proper noun, write P on top of the word. Okay? Next assessment, write CN if the noun is common noun and PN if it is proper noun. Additional activity, put a check mark on the proper nouns and X mark on the common nouns. Check if it is a proper noun. You put a check on the word or beside the words. And then X if it is a common nouns. Let's proceed to competency number 2. Use plural form of regular nouns by adding S or ES. Under what's in, you have there 5 rules to follow in forming the plural forms of nouns. There are many plural noun rules, and because we use nouns most of the time when writing or speaking, it is important to know all of them. The correct spelling of plurals usually depends on what letter the singular noun ends in. So today, we're going to study it one by one. Are you ready? Okay, very good. So let's start. Number 1, to make regular noun plural, we just add S to the end of the word. Example, machine, machines. Rainbow, rainbows. So we simply add S at the end of the word. Or cat, cats, dog, dogs. So again, we just simply add S at the end of the word to make its plural noun. Number 2, if the singular noun ends in S, SS, SH, CH, X, or Z, we simply add ES to the end to make it plural. Example, bus, buses. Church, churches. Ash, ashes. Truss, trusses. Box, boxes. Tax, taxes. Bleeds, bleedses. So we just simply add ES after the word. Number 3, to some nouns that end in O, we add S. To others, we add ES. Examples, Ilocano, the plural is Ilocanos. We just simply add S. And then, echo, it becomes echoes. We simply add ES. Or sometimes most of the nouns that end in O, we just simply add ES to make it plural. Examples are potato, it becomes potatoes. We just add ES at the end. Tomato and tomatoes. But there are some exemptions, like for example, photo, piano, and hello. These are nouns that we simply add S at the end. And there are also nouns that we can use both S or ES. It depends upon your choice. Example is volcano. So volcano, you can add S or ES. So it's your choice. Both of the following are correct. Then number 4, to some nouns that end in Y, we add S if the letter comes before Y is a vowel. Okay? Remember the word vowel. Vowels are A, E, I, O, and U. Examples given, day, days, and fog becomes fogs. We simply add S because the letter before Y is letter A, which is a vowel. So, and also in fogs, the letter. So in your module, instead of using fog, we should use boy because fog is a word that does not end in Y, or noun that does not end in Y. So I replace it by using the word or the noun boy. So as you can see, the letter before Y is letter O, and O is a vowel. That is why we simply add S, because it says there again that we add S if the letter comes before Y is a vowel. Do you understand that? Okay, very good. Next, to other nouns that end in Y, we change Y to I and add ES. if the letter that comes before Y is a consonant. So here, focus on the word consonant. So consonant letters are letters that are not belong to vowels. So for example, the vowels are again A, E, I, O, U. So those letters that are not belong to vowels are consonants. Example, B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, U is not included, V, W, Y, and Z are example of consonant letters. So, if a noun ends in Y, then the letter comes before Y is a consonant, we should change Y to I and add ES. Example, sky. So, the letter before Y is K. K is a consonant. Therefore, we change Y to I and add ES. Therefore, in the word skies, there is no Y anymore. We simply add I and add ES. Another example, lady and ladies. It becomes ladies. So the letter before Y is D. Letter D again is a consonant letter. That is why we need to change Y to I and add ES. So lady becomes ladies. The spelling is L-A-D-I-E-S. There is no Y anymore because we change Y to I and then we add ES. You get that? Okay, very good. Now let's proceed to number 5. Nouns ending in F or FE. We just change F to FE. We change F or FE into V and add ES. So again, change F or FE into V and add ES. Example, knife. Knife ends in FE. So what is the rule? Change FE into B and add ES. That's why the spelling of knife, the plural form of knife is knives. And there is no F anymore. Instead of F, we have V. And we add ES. Another example, leaf. It becomes leaves. So the word ends in F. So the rule again is change F into V and then add ES. That's why the spelling of leaf is, in its plural, is L-E-A-V-E-S. No more F in the plural form because we change F into V and then we add ES. So it's easy, right? All you need to do is to understand it, repeat the rules again and again until such you memorize it. If you memorize these rules, then you are now ready to go to our activity. So again, class, this is very important. Okay? So, are you ready now? Okay, good. So we are now going to perform your activity. Under what's more, form the plural of the following nouns. So give the plural form the following nouns like book, dentist, class, fax, hatch, duty, movie, knife, factory, and bench. Write the answer on the blank. Next, activity number 2, complete the following sentences with the correct form of the noun in the parentheses. So the nouns are in number 1, sister, number 2, story, number 3, picture, 4, class, number 5, potato. So give the correct plural form of these nouns. And then, activity number 3. Look at the picture. List down at least 5 things that you see in it. Write them in plural form. So, ask your parents to help you on this one. So, this time, please write it in a sheet of paper, and then please include it when you pass your worksheets. Okay? Then, assessment. Throw happy face if the underlined noun is used correctly in the sentence, and sad face if it is not. Okay, so that's it. And let's move on to your worksheets. So that's it. I hope you understand our lesson. If you have some questions, you can ask teacher. Please remember this. Learning is fun. Thank you so much. Bye.